Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Cultivate wisdom. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow close up 87, NASDAQ down 1, S&P's up 5.5, gold contract down $4.30, traded at $1,296 an ounce. Silver down 8 pennies at $19.63 an ounce. Platinum off $3 at $1,419 an ounce. Copper $3.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up 34 cents, traded at $100.95 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year down 6 ticks at 123.25. The 30-year off 18 ticks at 134.12. King dollar down 28 ticks at 79.79. You get the euro up 16 at 138, and the yen's traded at 102.50. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We had some real action out here today, whether you're a bull or a bear, folks. We had it all. S&P, spread on the S&P today, 1877 to 1860 to 1850, 27-point spread. That 27-point spread was a beauty too, folks. Meaning, as I said, whether you're a bull or a bear, as long as you're taking, you're moving your stops. Intraday, what we did is this. Yeah, we had a gap that was left over. If we take the SPY and you want to see how this baby shakes out. So the SPY out here right now at 186.87, and what you had out here is this. Last Friday, you had gapped down from that price point of 187.85. The bottom of that was 187.60. Guess what? We go to 187.69 today. Bottom line, it got up to that price point, filled in that gap. See ya, don't want to be ya. When we had done that, folks, that did it at 10:30 this morning. That was going into a downdraft of 4.8 million. We did 2.1. What does that do? That takes it south all the way. By south, we got down at 130 into the 184.96 mark. Market makes its way all the way back topside into the 187.28. Right now we're at 186.87. So what do you have? Well, what you have is this. You have a low today. That's a higher volume low. We did 130 million shares. You have rejection of that lower price. So it's saying, hey, guess what? We can go try to test the highs of last week once again. What the market's showing, though, because the S&P is the strongest indice, what the S&P is showing is that it also can't handle higher price. If we go take a look at the Dow Industrials, what you have with the Dow, Dow got down to a price point today of 16,310, rejected it, closed at 16,448. That's saying, guess what, that the Dow also can go into the 16,556 from last week. Now, if let's go over the NASDAQ. NASDAQ Composite, what a wild price spread we had in this baby today. We're at 4074. The price spread was 4111 to 4014. Nice price spread. Huge price spread. What else do we do? High volume low. 2.3 billion shares. And what that says is we're going to be right back downtown. 2.335. If we take a look at the 3 Qs, what you have with the 3 Qs is this. We got down to a price point today of 85.11. It did reject that lower price. We got into the high of the low bar. It was 85.54. We did 57 million shares. That high of the low bar was 84 million. That's what stopped it dead in its tracks. Bottom line, it'll build more cars to get down there again. In between that, though, you're going to probably bounce into the 86.90 area. Right now we're at 86.47. Small caps. We take a look at the Russell 2000. Now, what the Russell 2000 did is this. If we take a look at the IWM had 63 million shares. The 63 million was going into the 76. The IWM, however, stayed within the bar. We're at 110.96. That top of that bar is 111.72. And what that says, folks, is that that is going to continue to not only pound on the low that was established on April 15th. That low was established at 76 million shares. The low was 108.66. But what that's trying to do is blow out the low from February 5th. Both of those lows, you blow out that low of February 5th, and you're talking about a heavy downdraft inside the small caps. Because price-wise, you take the 107 from that low, you take the top of 120, you take 13 away from the 107, that would be a price projection on the way downtown. Bond market, we go take a look at bonds, and bonds have been screaming for quite a while that, listen, market, S&P wants to go lower, bonds want to go higher. What we had out here today, flat market in the bonds. The 10-year pulled back 6 ticks, minimum volume. You had 1 million contracts. 1 million contracts is going into 1.4 million. The 10-year right now is yielding 2.700. 30-year bond, this is strong like bull. 30-year bond pulled back with 277,000 contracts. That 277, there she is. That 277, it was going into 333. The bond market wants higher price. King dollar, we take a look at King dollar. Yeah, with King dollar is building cause for higher price. That's how this thing is shaken out right now. If we do go over to Bank of America, BAC, we would, this thing was screaming that it wanted no lower price. Bottom line, comes out of nowhere, breaks a B point, does it with volume. It's a 2.5 point A to B equals C to D. That's going to put it at $14. We take out the B point today with 341 million versus 133. We are at $14.95. That's heading to $14. Fundamentally, what was going on with Bank of America is they basically had to turn around and say, okay, listen, we made a mistake. Bank of America fell the most since November of 2012 after suspending plans for a dividend increase in the 4 billion share repurchase because of an error in the stress test submission to the Federal Reserve. They get some big problems, folks, and there's going to be bigger problems out there. The Tiger Dollar sale, folks. This is the last day for the Tiger Dollar sale. The way Tiger Dollars work, if you want to make 20 to 25% on your money, you buy 500 in Tiger Dollars, you get 600. You buy 1,000 or over, you get a 25% match. So you buy 1,000, you get $12.50. What you're also getting each and every day at 8 o'clock. I did the first one this morning. 8 to 9 is the morning routine. It's live. You don't have to be there at 8 to 9. If you want to be, that's awesome. We had a great time out here this morning. And just as I said earlier, the bulls and bears, whatever you had out here today, the setups were there. I suspect it's going to get interesting tomorrow. The bottom line is you get a nice trading market here, folks. If you can't make it live, don't worry about it. It will be on your archive page by 9:30 in the morning. So if you have any services at TFNN, if you want to take advantage of the Tiger Dollar sale, the way Tiger Dollars work, there's no expiration date. They're good for all services at TFNN, and they are totally transferable. All the details are on the front page of TFNN. Buffalo Wild Wings, BWLD. Buffalo Wild Wings closed today at $1.33. It's trading up $7 right now at $1.40. Numbers go like this on Buffalo Wild Wings. Their first quarter revenue is up 20%. The revenue was $367 million. Their earnings per share is $1.49. Second quarter, they're looking comp sales are up 5.7. They're looking for earnings growth this year of 25%. If we take a look at this on a longer-term basis, what you have is this, is that the high just came down off is 159. You're trading at 140. All this 140 is going to do, folks, is go back to ice. It's not a buy. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there. We're coming right back. We had to now finish up 87. NASDAQ was down 1. S&Ps are up 6. We're going to be right back.